Garden Chronicles Part 2/3/4. Don't even know where we are right now, but it was fun gathering my flowers. I made sure that I got a variety of colors to match my inspiration of the browns and the greens and the oranges and the pinks that are being reflected in the design that I already have. But this one mint chocolate, I couldn't keep my eyes off, so I made sure I got purple. Purple is my favorite color, so why not? So I had to figure out where I wanted to put my flowers. I had the flower pots on my table, so I decided to put my smaller pink flowers in those and figure out what other flowers I wanted to add on. I thought I wanted to put my mint chocolate flower in the back, but then I realized we have rodents and that's just unavoidable. Unfortunately, New York is New York and we can't avoid the rats that follow us no matter how much we try to put barriers. As long as they don't touch me, I won't touch them. But there's literally a rat that died on the left that someone had to
Dead mice
help
in my
me
yard.
remove. Yuck.
I wonder how it got there.
How did that rat get there? I don't know. I think I have secret enemies who want to put dead rats in my yard. But that's neither here nor there. So I decided to bring my mint chocolate flower to another space, so hopefully the rats cannot get to it. We'll see what happens after today. But I thought that orange flower was very fitting as it matched my top. Although I won't be wearing that top all the time, but it just brightens up the mood and brightens up the space by being the center of the garden, just giving a nice welcoming space for me to come into. So now I had to strategically figure out where I was going to put the other flowers. So I put the green or the red in the blue or the yellow pot and the yellow in the blue pot. Mix it up a little bit. Since I put the orange flowers in the orange pot. Let's see how that looks. It looks kind of cute. What do you think? I like it. That's all that matters. Next, I need to bring my mulch and make it a more comfortable space. I don't like stepping on the dirt when I'm playing outside, especially at nighttime. So I thought that the mulch would be an easier and more affordable solution, since the white rocks, are $69 per pack for only 45 pounds. And realizing last time that the rocks weren't doing much with this space or filling up the space. So I think the mulch was a nice fallback plan. And so we're just going to even that out with the shovel. Make sure that all of the mulch is being evenly divided in the space. And in between the cracks, because even though we don't see the cracks a little bit, it's still there. So it can have a nice finish. So take your time, make sure, however you decide to design your space, that it is fitting and is level, so it's not higher on one end than the other. That's a nice, even finish. I think that gardening or just putting your space together is very relaxing. It's exciting, it's fun, it's cool to create your space the way that you want your space to be created. So it's your little oasis, your little time to put yourself first And providing yourself an opportunity to do that, I think, is very fulfilling for those who are still deciding how they want to make their space their own. And I'm sure you'll understand how at the end it's all worth it. I love my little blue lamp. I just realized that I need AAA batteries for that. The winds and the storms and all of the things that happen with the weather make it hard for it to withstand, but it's been rocking with me for at least 3 years now, if not more. So even though it's solar powered, it still has a little battery underneath. I think you can get it for about $5.99. The mulch was $6.99 per pack, which was pretty decent compared to the $69 I paid for the rocks. So I think that was a better solution. And I got these whack little fence decorations that I thought were going to stand, but it's ringing at least 4 or 5 times this week in New York, and they're just not standing up. So I'm trying to find another plan for it. In the meantime, let's continue to even this mulch out. I love this yellow with this blue pot. I think that's so cute. My daughter's school is blue and yellow. That's what it reminds me of. So you have your reasons of why you want to put certain colors together. That's your prerogative. I think that it all makes sense how you decide to create your space, because it's only going to be unique to you. I'm starting to call my flowers names again. I believe I called, and I keep forgetting them. I know I had Orangey, I had Louis Dewy, I had Pinky, I guess. That's Orangey right there. I say talk to your flowers. The energy that comes from flowers is like magnetic, they say. Something about flowers being in that space, and I know that it has done something pop
from there
and make the space look more presentable. It's like a miracle. A miracle. It's a miracle. It's miraculous the way that these flowers have added to this space. So now we're going to see what else I can do to create a better space in the other parts of the garden. So I decided to resoil the smaller plants. I know that there's some plants that are more easier able to be grown together. Unfortunately, I didn't do my research before I put these two plants together, but this white plant, they said, has elf ears, I forgot, or elm ears, but we'll see. I put these plants with the pink plants in the smaller pots to see how they might work together. I read from the garden book that I decided to get from the Brooklyn Library that certain plants grow better together than others because they pollinate the same, and it just has the same soil that makes them grow the best. So do your research. We'll see how this one turns out. Prayerfully, no rodents eat my flowers, which is why I'm trying to keep some of them away from the floor. So these are the pink and white flowers. I think the color combination is dope. I kind of matches the mat that I was trying to use as a backdrop because I was going far and wanted to make a bar and put the lights in front of the backdrop. But it turned into a table mat for my flowers, and I think that's a nice backup plan, being that it was hard for it to stay up on the fence in the long run, especially when it's raining outside. So be practical when you think about your design for your garden. Does this make sense? That's what you ask yourself before you start buying anything. These flowers were like $3.29 or $2.39 just for the white ones, and the pink ones were about like $6 each. A big change from last year when I was getting $25 flowers each. Lesson learned. Especially when these rodents are eating them. Yuck! See how different I am? I don't even need the gloves anymore. I get down and dirty. Just use your hands. At the end of the day, it's part of the enjoyment of being in your own space. Looks good. So I got a lily flower, I got my mint chocolate flower, I got 2 sunflowers for about $7.99 each. Big difference. Got these table flowers, and I think these flowers add so much to the space. Gorgeous. I don't know if the rocks are worth it, but the white on the side just makes it pop. I wish I could buy some more just to even it out a little bit more so it has a cleaner finish. But I think the mulch does a lot to the space. It'll feel better when I figure out what to do with that fence. Love the orange. And then I have a beet plant, I believe they said it was. I think it's food, which unfortunately might not be there very long, but we'll see. I finally bought pesticides so that I can scare the bugs away and hopefully the rodents. We'll see. More lights. Part 2, adding more lights to the space. I just love all of my inspiration photos. They have so many lights in the backyard, so I know that I already have a lot, but when I share what the actual inspiration is, maybe you'll get an understanding of how it's okay not to be done, but it's also okay to take your time and create it and let it evolve and how it evolves. But only you know how you want your space. And don't let anybody intimidate you to think that you have to have something other than what you really, really desire. So unraveling them was a task inside the house and outside. And then you just get over it and you say, you know what? You'll just allow it to unravel as you put them up. Or you're going to spend your whole day trying to figure out how to unravel it. But believe it or not, it didn't take as long as you might think. So take your time. Do your best to make that space look the way that you want to, and give yourself some grace. Be innovative, because some of those lights, because they hang, would be twisted with the ones that don't. So unravel as you go. That's my advice when you have lights like these. This stool was like the perfect height for this specific project, but because of the walkway being so breakable, it was something that I had to be make sure of that I wouldn't fall. So please be careful. New York is New York, and half of this stuff was supposed to be out, but we worked around it. But I love New York too much to say anything bad about it. because this is my bohemian garden and it's exactly how I wanted it to be. Look at that. Hanging balls with more lights. I'm really starting to like this space. Digging up the weeds was worth it. Gorgeous. Can't wait to see what it looks like at night. So before we get there, make sure we use lots of water to water our plants. I need to drink more water.
It's coming together.
But I always have leftover water bottles that I don't use. So being resourceful means making sure that I have the water bottles left over to use to water the plants that I have. Why not? If I'm not drinking it, my flowers can. Drink up. My daughter always says that I need to drink more water, yet she also leaves half the water in the water bottle. So use what you can. See you next time.